So I tried Schedule I, a game about packing drugs into little bags, cruising around on a skateboard like a complete badass, and selling drugs to people and watching them get high as fuck. She's gotta be addicted as fuck. Fuck! Meg! You just changed race. Bro, that's some crazy ass shit. Look at that! What? Alright! That's tripping balls! So I guess we can confidently say we kind of fucked this town up, made people addicted to stuff. But this isn't where it all started. It started all on the countryside, where I wasn't sure if this game was really my cup of tea. In the beginning I just didn't really understand the big deal with this game. It was that popular, but I just didn't get it. It was kind of empty and stuff, and I didn't really feel it. But then I met Uncle Nelly, and Uncle Nelly, you know, he's in a wheelchair, but this guy's living in the fast lane, you know? He's living life the way it's supposed to be living. And of course he told me how to create drugs. Well, at least he told me how to water plants and how to put like dirt in a pot, because of course we weren't able to before. And after doing these simple tasks, we gave birth to the most complete badass drug dealer that has ever walked planet Earth. I mean, look at this guy. Doesn't he scare you? Look at these eyes. These eyes are looking like a complete idiot. And then we met Benji, and Benji was actually the first person we met that wanted to deal for us. So we signed him, and he did take 20% though of the profits. But still, he was our first employee slash drug dealer, but still, it was pretty cool. It actually made the game a whole lot more fun for me. But of course, signing a drug dealer wasn't our first goal. Our first goal was to sell drugs and make a lot of money. And that's what we did. We built a network full of customers, and we sold drugs and even more drugs. And we started packing drugs, and I was actually pretty good at it. It was actually pretty fun, so I started liking it. And then we sold even more drugs to pretty much everyone and made people addicted. And that's how we became, well, the most infamous dealer in town. And then when I was cruising around town, I found my dream home. A bungalow for only $6,000. That's crazy. So I was like, I gotta save money and we gotta buy it. So that's the first thing that we did. We went to the real estate agent as soon as we got $6,000. And then we bought a laundromat. Okay, so I didn't plan this, but you know, owning a business just sounded a lot more lucrative than, you know, owning a bungalow. But when I got to the laundromat, I actually found out it wasn't making any money. It was just laundering money. Which, well, they could have told me, you know, I just didn't know, but still, was a good investment, I guess, I hope. And then we started focusing on creating better and more drugs, and that's exactly what we did. We had more drugs, we had better drugs, and people had a lot to choose from. And then we went back out on the street and started selling drugs to, well, everyone we could sell drugs to. And it actually went really well, and we earned the 6K, well, back quite fast. And then we went to raise real estate, and that's this really weird guy with his eyes falling out of his head. And then we bought the bungalow, and that's pretty epic because we had a lot of space now. And we even hired 2 employees, Beavis and Butthead here. They well, they needed a bed. I wasn't expecting that, so we had to like redesign the home because I just blended everything full with equipment. But still, eventually we managed, and one of them was a botanical gardener, or however you want to call it, and she was tickling the plants, as you can see. And the other one was packaging the drugs and just putting them on the shelves to bring to drug dealers. And when we're speaking about drug dealers, by the way, well, here we got a new guy, and this is our second drug dealer. We hired him, we had to pay $1,000, and he also took 20%. But still, Molly Presley's inventory was full, and he was about to deal drugs for us, which was really nice. And the moral of the story is that I actually do not want to be a drug dealer in real life, but I did enjoy being a drug dealer in this video game life. But you know what I do want to do in real life? I want to become a full-time YouTuber, and you can actually help me with that by subscribing to my channel and maybe liking this video. And if you enjoy content like this and want to see more about Schedule I, just let me know in the comment section and you'll hear from me. Thank you all, and have a nice day.